So, how to learn any language in 2 months. I mean any language. You can learn any language in just 2 months if you know how to do it. I remember back then I always wanted to speak French. For me, French is the language of love. I just love French. So I always wanted to learn French. And I bought several programs. I bought several courses, apps, I don't know what. I tried everything. And after all these courses and apps, I could translate dog, table and cat, and that's it. So not too much sense in the things. I couldn't speak. And that's the goal. You want to speak, to hold a fluent conversation with someone who is French. So finally, I took some clothes. I took around 200 euros, sat in my car and pressed that right pedal until I saw that Tour Eiffel. In Paris, I realized that 200 euros aren't that much to live on. And after 1 month, I had to stay in my car. I went for weeks without a warm meal. It was quite interesting time, but I learned a lot. So after a while, I've met a French actress. She rescued me somehow. She picked me up. We get to know each other and started living together. And yeah, when she prepared to get to the point, when she prepared for a role, but it was 3 months now. I still couldn't speak any French. That I could maybe order a baguette and that's it. So she was preparing for that one role, and I just repeated what she was saying. I didn't understand anything, but I just repeated the tonality, the voice. I tried to mimic exactly what she was saying, and I kept doing this for around 2 weeks. She didn't like it. For 2 weeks I kept doing that, and I actually recognized that my French improved. It started to improve really fast and really good. I started to understand native speakers. It's important that you're copying a native speaker. Not a fluent, but it has to be a native speaker. After those 2 weeks, I actually could speak French. You know, I went from not being able to order baguette to speak French in 2 weeks, in just doing that thing, copying exactly what she was saying. And I think this is really important that you understand this principle, because your brain, my brain, couldn't recognize those French sounds. Maybe I picked up a lot of information of the French language, but I couldn't really process that information. Your brain has to create those patterns, to create those paths to understand, to channel those information, to say somehow. So if you copy a native speaker, even if you don't understand what you're saying, you're creating those patterns, you're creating those paths in your brain. You're mimicking, even if it's like there are, mirror neurons in your brain, and this is what you're using. We have a lot of those mirror neurons, and every human tries to copy somehow other humans. And if you're doing so, you're learning much faster. You can use this principle in languages too. So this is just one thing I wanted to share with you. If you can do that with every language. 2 weeks before you start learning any language, new language, just copy exactly what they're saying, native speakers. 2 weeks, every day. It will be some work, because it can be a little bit boring. I don't know. Just copying, even if you don't understand anything. 2 weeks. If you do that, you will skyrocket your progress. You will learn much, much faster. I promise. I wrote a little book to, especially to learn French, but you can use these principles on any language. It's called Fluent French Now. You can, if you're interested in learning languages, just check it out on Amazon. I'll give a link below. Yes, I want to share this with you, how this little principle saved me in France, in Paris. And I wish you a good day. Bye bye. That's it.